Well, this is the first REBA event I've been to, and I have to say, hugely impressed. Seen some really engaging speakers this morning, really great sponsors as well, just to hear more about what is happening in the marketplace.
I think it's amazing. First of all, there's so many people here. I am just overwhelmed that there are so many people whose job is essentially to look after the well-being of employees at their companies. An amazingly positive trend.
We've had Mental Health Awareness Weeks at Lloyds Banking Group, where we've encouraged colleagues just to check in with one another. How are you, how are you doing, and just see where those conversations go. So I think it's about getting that kind of inside trauma out.
We look very strongly at changing cultures and changing business cultures and what's influencing that, both good and bad.
I would describe the event as being around how do we open the conversation around well-being, what do we mean by well-being, what are the different facets of well-being, and how do we solve those problems.
I think it's one of those events that you don't necessarily know how good they are until you're there. Actually, I've been quite surprised and engaged with all the different activities, the number of suppliers that have been here as well. It's been really interesting to talk to.
There's a lot more suppliers than what I thought there would be. So it's always great to see some of the new people coming along, wanting to share their products and share what they're doing with us, because it gives us choice as a company on what to purchase.
So this is my first time actually to the REBA conference, and I think it's incredible. I've had lots of inspirational talks, which is great.
It's a great opportunity to network, catch up with old reward friends and see some really good bite-sized chunks of new thinking, blue sky thinking, and also some knowledge consolidation.
REBA very much believe in being at the forefront of thought leadership and in bringing great organisations and great thought leaders together so people can learn from one another.
Well, today's great. I mean, the variety of speakers and exhibitors. I would call out Nigel Wilson from Legal & General. He is one of the most authentic CEOs I have heard speak, and it came from the heart with him.
I think having a CEO from Legal & General come along and talk to us was amazing. Being able to see that level of leader talking at this forum, I think, was fantastic.
Wellbeing is so crucial as a business strategy. It's got to be dealt with at that senior level.
The numbers that Phil showed at the beginning of the conference of how this field is growing were really, really heartening. And we're talking about the lives of millions of people that are affected by just the people in this room.
I think it's a really good opportunity to sanity check what your organisation is doing opposed to what else is out there, what's working well in other organisations, and just refresh your whole frame of reference for wellbeing.
Been out there on the floor looking at the providers, really noticing how the technology side of things are coming into the world of wellbeing. It's been a great day out. Yeah, I have great people, nice relaxed atmosphere, good thoughts to take home with me.